Welcome into Baxter. It's the Class 2A sectional between the Upperman Lady Bees and the Meigs County Tigers on the UCR Facebook page and YouTube channel. I'm Jacob Vincent. That's Noah McKay. The Upperman Lady Bees here in Baxter, 28-8 overall on the season. District 7 2A champions in the regular season and in the tournament. Region 4 2A champions as well, with wins against Forest and Central Magnet. 3-1 against Forest, 3-0 on straight sets against Central Magnet, including one of the best comebacks I've ever seen on a volleyball court in that second set. For this Meigs County team, they are 19-3 on the season. They won the 5-2A district tournament, beating Tyner 3-0 in straight sets. In the region semifinals, they beat Hickson 3-0 in straight sets. And then in the region championship, faced Signal Mountain, where they fell 3-0 in straight sets. It's feast or famine with this Meigs County team, an hour and 45 minutes away from Decatur, Tennessee, here in Baxter, and the Bees ready to go, looking for their third trip to the state tournament, second in 3 years.
It's feast or famine, and it's feast time for the Lady Bees. A gigantic favorite on paper in this match, but sports aren't played on paper, Jacob. They got to handle their business. They're the better team today. But it's all about the next 3 to 5 sets for Upperman as they try to get back to the state tournament. A team that feels like they got a chance once they get there to make some real noise. But you got to take care of business in a home sub-state match. The students are here, and they are shirtless today down into our left. This one's going to be a lot of fun, and for Upperman, they're looking for the superstars to come out ready to play. And this is a handle your business sort of evening for Coach Hermanter's squad.
And we promise this gym is full on both sides. Obviously, the bleachers not open on the other side. They are open on this side. The Bees fans have come out in droves. Meigs County, they've really got a nice showing here on the road for this Class 2A sectional. Best of 5, first to 25 in the first 4, and we are underway here in Baxter. Emery Huddleston with the first serve from the left side, dug out well by Hickman. Huddleston will set it right side. This is Pruitt. That one kept alive out of the back row and sent over. There's a free ball for the Bees. Huddleston will push to the outside. Bush's first chance and puts it down. The freshman finds a kill early on, found the soft spot in that defense, and it's 1-0.
And that's Upperman just has a humongous advantage up around the net in this game. They are by far the more powerful team. They can get into their offense, get the clean receives. They're going to have a ton of kills. Look for Josie Bush, Presley Hickman, and E.K. Pruitt to have big outputs.
We mentioned Signal Mountain beat this Meigs County team in the region championship a few days ago. So that's a good serve from Huddleston. Going to be a free ball here for the Lady Bees. Upperman beat that Signal Mountain team earlier this season in a tournament, as that one is just out of bounds, but it was tipped, and it is a Lady Bee point from Josie Bush, her second kill. Mentioned Upperman beating that Signal Mountain team 2-1 in a tournament earlier this season. And a heck of a shot there by Josie Bush from the left pin.
Signal destroyed Meigs County in that game. It was all Signal.
25-9, 25-17, 25-14 in their 3 sets. Here's the first swing from the left side, and that one down for Lainey Goforth, her first kill. Second on the team in kills. She's got 52 service aces this season as well. Going back there now to serve is Ansley Madron. She leads the team in aces with 61. You see why. Good one right there. To the outside, this is Pruitt. High swing, gets it down in time. Good dig on the back end. In the middle, and pushed down. It's a second kill for Goforth. The smart shot just kept it away from Bailey West in the middle.
Yeah, and if you're Meigs County, how do you turn this into a match? You got to be really good in the service game. That's a pretty good serve. And then you've got to be really smart with your kill attempts. That time, just a little twist shot over into the open space, and you get the point.
Another good serve again, drops off the table. Hickman right there. To the right side, here's Bush. Bush gets it to go down again. Josie Bush, 3 kills already in this first set. The freshman over these last couple of matches has even somehow gotten even better over these last few matches.
Well, and I'll tell you something that's helped. This right here, Lana Smallwood comes in. They had been kind of going 1-for-1. Second set, Smallwood would come in. Now Smallwood, she's relied on a serve. Bush in the front line rotation, she comes in, and she's great up there, and it really just has settled them into their roles.
So Lana Smallwood will go back there to serve, and man, did she have a nice run. That one just hits the tape and falls on the side of the Bees. It's a service error, and it's 3-3 here early on against Meigs County, but she had a heck of a run a couple of days ago against Central Magnet. Going back to serve now will be Kennedy Smith, leads the team in kills, right up there in service aces as well.
That was a fun little setup for her.
Pretty good serve to the back end of the defense. The bump set and punched over by Hickman. Here comes Meigs County now in the middle. Goforth is stuffed by West, and it's kept alive. Sent back through, and that Good shot there by Aniston Andrews. Just sent it to the back end of the defense. Nobody was there. And Meigs County has a lead, 4-3 here in set one.
Well, you saw West, as I've nicknamed her, the stuffer right in the middle of the floor. She gets the block, but a good job for Meigs to keep it up. And then again, they're just finding the soft spots right now for the Lady Bees, trying to set it on their home floor.
Really good serve, and it's a service ace for Meigs County. Kennedy Smith, first ace of the day, and now tied for the team lead in aces with 62 this season. And an early timeout taken by Coach Permiter, trailing by 2 points, 5-3 here in this first set. And not liking what she's seen from her Lady Bees right now in this first set. 5-3 in set number one. Upperman taking on Meigs County. Today's game presented by Nick's Restaurant, and we appreciate you tuning in, whether it's on the UCR Facebook page or YouTube channel. If you're tuned in on Facebook, make sure you like the stream, share the stream, comments along with us. Let us know where you're watching from. You can do the same on YouTube. You can like the stream. You can comment along with us. Make sure you subscribe to the channel on YouTube as well. Goose is out covering. He'll have the Gordonsville Tigerettes and their sectional coming up in just about an hour. They'll get started at 7 o'clock. Out of the timeout, first timeout taken by the Lady Bees. It will be Smith again back there serving. 5-3 start for Meigs County here on the road. Aiden Baxter. Good serve again, side spin serve, push to the outside. This is Hickman on the roll. Kept up in the air, Hughes will bump set it to the outside and swung over. Huddleston bump set outside, Hickman left-handed shot over and covered up well. Right side, punched over, and Hickman sends it right back. In the middle for Goforth. The tip shot is good. Just a smart shot, and Upperman read it well, but Pruitt just couldn't get to it in time.
The sets have not been good early for Upperman. That is their game. They have to have that pass be really good to their power hitters, and it just hasn't been there early. Plenty of time for them, obviously, but Meigs County's just out finessing them right now.
Playing a very smart first set here. Really good serve. That's an even better receive by Ellis. Here's Pruitt on the right side. Pruitt able to put it down.
Finally got that good set, and you get E.K. Pruitt up with a big swing. Meigs does not have the counter for Hickman and Pruitt up front, and Bailey Tidwell as well. If they can get to there, they're going to win a bunch of points.
Okay, Pruitt, 2.1 kills per set so far this season. Gets her first here in this first set. 6-4, Meigs County on top by 2 in this Class 2A sectional. Upperman has made the state tournament twice, looking for their third time. And second in the last 3 years for this Meigs County team. Made it back in 2020 when they were in single A. Now in this double A classification, looking for their first time in double A. Addison Fye will serve. Pretty good receive by Meigs County, set to the right side. High swing, Fye keeps it in the air, and that one's going to go down. And the first kill of the day for McKenna Long.
And right now, the Lady Bees on their back line, Jacob, they are really moving up whenever there's an offensive kill attempt. And right now, Meigs County's just pushing it towards the back line, and you're having those really high receives that are tough to control. We'll see if that's an adjustment made by Coach Permenter or not.
So Meigs County back with the serve. It's Goforth serving. Set up in the middle for Tidwell. Tidwell hammers it down. She's their most consistent swinger in the middle, heading .346 so far this season, and gets her first here in set one.
Yeah, and it's an easy set as well for the young lady next to her. Just puts it up right in the middle, and Tidwell, she's so good at timing it on its way down with the big swing.
So the Bees struggling here in the first set, just unable to find their rhythm right now. Trailing by 2 at 7-5. We'll see if E.K. Pruitt can put them on a little bit of a run here in set one. Good serve to start it off. Good receive as well. To the left pin it goes, and the swing coming, and there it is again. Ellis just kind of ducked out of the way. Burchett couldn't get to it, and it's a kill from the left pin for Aniston Andrews, her second.
Jacob, there's a link in the comments there. We're planning to be, if the Lady Bees win this match, in Murfreesboro next week for audio coverage of their run. We've got football postseason coming up if you're able to. Of course, all these streams free to watch on Facebook and YouTube. We ask you to consider donating. It helps us with hotels, travel costs, and the like in postseason fees.
Well, it was almost going to be a free opportunity for Meigs County. Turns into a point for Upperman after the attack error. And it's 8-6, and the Lady Bees now have Presley Hickman back serving, who went on an incredible run in that second set against Central Magnet on Tuesday. Hickman sends it over. It is a good one. Ponce's back there on the receive. To the outside. Smith will send it back row and went too deep with it. And the adjustment made there for the Lady Bees, sitting back a little bit deeper that time. And that one just sails deep.
And this is where you need to run if you're Upperman. You got your best player on the back line serving. obviously she could spark a big run. They're not playing very well, and yet they're only down a point. They're in a good spot.
So Hickman serving down 8-7. That's an overpass, and it's a service ace. Presley Hickman, her first in the match. And that'll tie it up at 8 here in set 1. They make a change in the back row. Kenzie Hughes checks into that back row. Hickman will bring it again. Goes to that same spot. Bump set to the right side, and now a free ball. Huddleston to the outside. Bush lines it up off the top of the block and kept alive by Hughes. In the middle now for Goforth. Stuffed by Tidwell. Kept up in the air. Goforth has it again on the tip. Huddleston, Bush, and it's going to go down.
The Lady Bees are just not handling the little dump-offs for Meigs County. It's not big swings. It's nothing else. It's swings into the back line, and then it's those little dumps, and they have not handled them well so far in this match.
Callie Armour comes in for the service. Obviously, Upperman playing Forest and Central Magnet. Been playing Stowe Memorial before that as well. Dealing with a lot of powers. That's going to be a net violation called on Josie Bush, and another point for Meigs County. Back to a 2-point advantage. Not used to playing kind of this finesse-style squad in Meigs County.
The good news for them is they can adjust to it. It's not something they can't handle, but Meigs County hoping it takes them a while to get there.
Huddleston, quick set in the middle for Tidwell, off the top of the block and kept alive. A left-handed shot for Smith down the line. To the outside, here's Bush. Big swing, puts it down. Josie Bush has had a very good first set so far. 4 kills already in this first set, and it's 10-9 Meigs County.
And every time they've had a good set, they've had a good pass, it's led to a point. There has been no answer on the other side for these big swings for the Lady Bees. They just got to settle in and get more opportunities for them.
So Bella Tidwell goes back for the service, trailing by a point here in set 1 of the Class 2A sectional. It's a good serve at the net. It's going to drop. Turns into a service ace for Bella Tidwell. It got too close to the net, and Meigs County couldn't quite get there. So we're tied up at 10 again as the Lady Bees look to get back into the lead for the first time in a while. Set to the outside, blocked by West at the net, but can't keep it up. And a nice kill on that left side for Kennedy Smith, her first.
Yeah, and she was able to get a piece of it. West was on the block, but it had that side spin on it, and it took it to the left side, our left side of the net, instead of on the right.
So Lily Hughes, the libero, will go back to serve now. Leading by a point is Meigs County. Good pass by Hickman. Bump set to the outside. Here's Bush again off the top of the block and kept alive. That back row has been really good so far for Meigs County. That one's down the line, and that's a heck of a shot from that right side for Ansley Madron. Just a smart shot. The setter sends it back row, and there's nothing the Bees can do about it.
And that's the difference right now. Both teams, Meigs County, that's how they're scoring all their points. Upperman scoring all their points either from the service line or with big swings up at the net.
Meigs County starting to believe a little bit here in this first set. That's one of the first service errors that they have had so far. Gives Upperman a point back, and Lady Bees trying to roll it into a string of points. They're now back into their first rotation with Emery Huddleston going back to serve, trailing by a point, 12-11. Good serve by Huddleston. Good pass. On the slide is Smith, and she is stuffed by West.
Rejected. The stuffer gets up. She's way up above the net on that one. Sends it back the other way.
One of the first times we've seen the slide attack from anybody here in the postseason as well, and it is read perfectly by Bailey West. Huddleston will have another serve, tied again at 12. Back and forth we go here in set 1. Really good serve, pretty good pass. Goforth sends it over. Huddleston, quick set in the middle for West. And West is able to hammer it down. Bailey West, a nice little string there after the solo stuff, and then comes up with a kill.
This is historically where Upperman goes on their runs. In the middle of sets, usually back and forth early, then they separate in the middle. They're looking to do that here in the sub-state round.
Upperman, I believe that's their first lead here in set 1. It's 13-12. Going to be a free ball here for Upperman. To the outside, here's Bush again. Bush puts it down again. And the Lady Bees lead by 2. 5 kills for the freshman Josie Bush from the left pin.
Finally settling into their game, Jacob. It took a while, but now they're getting that really good pass, and you're seeing West and Bush haven't even had to have Presley Hickman or E.K. Pruitt with a big swing yet.
Took him one time through the rotation. Now Huddleston starting to put him into a good groove.
It's a good serve.
Not a good pass, and it turns into an Upperman point. 15-12. Upperman leads by 3.
And that's all off the serve because that receive went nearly to the "In God We Trust" sign up by the American flag before dropping down on Meigs County's side.
Huddleston doing a nice job with the service that time. Sails a little too much on her. It's a service error and gives the serve back to Meigs County, 15-13. And going back to serve will be their setter, and Ansley Madron. That was a very good serve. Bush to the back row. Here's Hickman, sends it over. At the net, and the smart shot is there for Meigs County.
And they're going to that every time, and it's working for them. Expecting a block up front for the Lady Bees, so they're just punching it left or right and dodging it. It's a pretty smart strategy here in the first set for Meigs County.
Kennedy Smith now with 2 kills. Here's Madron on the serve again. That one sails a little bit deep, and it's a service error. Lady Bees with another point, 16-14. They lead it here in set 1. Lana Smallwood comes in for the service now for Josie Bush. We mentioned if you make the state tournament, starts at 9:30 at Rockville High School, and it's going to be played the whole way there. It's not double elimination this on Tuesday, starting on Tuesday. 9:30, noon, 2:30, and 5, your quarterfinal matchups. That one's off the tape and down, and Lana Smallwood finds her first service ace. But it's a little bit different this year. If you lose, then you're playing for third no matter what. You can't make your way back into the championship.
Which is very interesting. We'll see how the intensity level changes in that consolation bracket.
It just turns into a straight-up consolation bracket once you lose. Another good serve by Smallwood, somehow hit over. Huddleston to the right side. Pruitt off the block and got it to go down.
Wow.
Nice job by Goforth and Smith teaming up for it.
Yeah, that one, it was a matter of it's going to be in or not, and it just dropped inbounds.
Pruitt put a good amount of power onto it, but like you said, they were able to angle it down just barely enough. 17-15, still back and forth here in set number 1. Good serve by Smith. Right side attack coming for Pruitt. Big swing, and she answers. E.K. Pruitt with 2 kills.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier how they didn't even have to get Pruitt and Hickman involved, but when they do, that's when they're at their most dangerous. They're in a really good rotation right now up around the net with these 3, Pruitt, Tidwell, and Hickman.
And here comes Adriana Hayes for the service now, leading by 3, 18-15. Goes down the line. It's an overpass. Huddleston, Hickman, and puts it down. First kill of the night for Presley Hickman.
MVP gets a free swing, put the point on the board. Next serve.
Usually works out pretty well. It's 19-15. Now the biggest lead of this set for the Lady Bees at 19-15. Hayes will try it again. Another really good one, and that one hits the hardwood for the service ace.
Great serve. Top spin, dives down. Timeout time for the Meigs County Lady Tigers.
Leading by 5, 20-15 are the Lady Bees here in Baxter. It's the 4th service ace of this first set for Upperman. 4 different players with 1. Lana Smallwood, Bella Tidwell, Presley Hickman, and Adriana Hayes all each have an ace now in this first set. 20-15 is the advantage for this Lady Bees squad. Coming up tomorrow, we've got 2 football games. High school football game of the week. Cookeville and Farragut. Macon County is at Barron County in Kentucky as well. Excited to see the facility at Barron County. Get a drive past it all the time on the way to and from Indiana, and it looks phenomenal. So we'll get to see that in person coming up tomorrow. Cookeville and Farragut should be a really good football game, as Macon County and Barron County really kind of 2 toss-up games coming into it tomorrow night.
Yeah, 2 toss-up games indeed. It's going to be a very interesting night of high school football. Non-region, but 2 really important games for Upper Cumberland teams.
Right.
Cookeville and Macon County have got to find a way to build some momentum into the home stretch of the regular season.
So out of the timeout, it is Upperman serve. Hayes back there again, and the timeout works. It's a service error and a point back to Meigs County, still trailing by 4, 20-16.
Feels like this is as poorly as Upperman has played in the postseason, and they're still up by 4. That's where we're talking about the advantage that they have in this match, but they are going to try and need to turn up the engines at some point if they want to make the state tournament.
So Lenny Goforth is back serving now. That one hits the tape, but it's received well to the outside. This is Hickman with a big swing, and that one's put down.
There have been very few clean receives off these swings for Pruitt, Tidwell, and Hickman, and West for that matter. They got E.K. Pruitt. This is what sparked them in their run in that amazing second set on Tuesday night. They like her with the ball in her hands.
4 more points to take this first set for Upperman. Good serve by Pruitt to start it off. Going to be sent over from the back line. In the middle for Tidwell. Big swing and kept up. Hughes is going to send it to the outside. Sent over. Burchett right there. Here comes Hickman from the left pin, and Hickman finds the hardwood again. Got it right through the block. Nobody there to cover it up.
She levitates, Jacob. Just up and out of the gym she goes. You got to try and close your eyes and pray that you can block it. If you don't, that's what's going to happen.
22-16, Upperman leads here in this first set. Pruitt with another serve. Another good one. And Meigs County able to send it over. Here's a free ball. Huddleston will push it to the outside. Hickman lines it up and puts it down again. Smith tried to bail out of the way, but it catches a piece of her, and it's another kill for Presley Hickman.
Yeah, it just feels like Upperman's not making self-inflicted wounds right now, and they're able to get into their offense better. The serves have been great. It's not allowing a clean kill attempt on the other side, and then they're getting a clean receive. One set, kill down, point on the board. 23-16, Upperman leads it. Pruitt just out of bounds. Just barely past that end line. Pretty good serve. Couldn't get it to drop off enough. Ponce's going to come in here, and she'll have the service for Meigs County. Trailing by 6 in set 1, but tip of the cap to Meigs County. Been really playing pretty well in this first set. Upperman hasn't played well, but have the 6-point advantage. It's a short serve. Quick set in the middle for Tidwell. And it's just out of bounds. Attack air. Meigs County now seeing if they can't make a late push in this first set. Tori Permenter says, not so fast.
So Coach Permenter will take a timeout. We will as well. It is the Class 2A sectional presented by Nick's Restaurant on the Watson Chevy UCR Media.
Mayberry's Furniture has been family-owned and operated since 1946 and is now serving the Upper Cumberland with locations in both Crossville and Cookeville, offering the largest array of solid wood furniture and mattresses in the area. They also provide a best price guarantee and in-house service and delivery. Stop into their 15,000 square foot showroom at 1020 South Willow Avenue in Cookeville to see their selection of Amish solid wood, flex steel, Tempur-Pedic, Sealy Posturepedic, and much more today. Mayberry's Furniture is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the high school football game of the week on the UCR Media.
Welcome back to Baxter. It's the Class 2A sectional between Upperman and Meigs County. I'm Jacob Vincent. That's Noah McKay. Upperman leading 23-18 out of the timeout taken by the Lady Bees. Within 5 is Meigs County, and Ponce with another serve on the way. Burchett a pretty good receive. In the middle for Tidwell. Tidwell bangs it home. Second kill of the first set for the middle Bella Tidwell, and it's set point, 24-18. And here comes Presley Hickman for the service. Trying to take this first set. Good serve, tipped over. Outside, here's Bush, into the block, sent right back. In the middle, roll shot over. On the right side, Pruitt swings through and puts it down, and the Lady Bees take set 1, 25-18. 2 more sets for a return trip for the Upperman Lady Bees volleyball team, and E.K. Pruitt finishes off set number 1. It's the Class 2A sectional presented by Nick's Restaurant on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Watson Chevrolet is proud to present the area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Watson Chevy's staff of experts are ready to get you into your next vehicle with unmatched service and knowledge. Stop in at 2350 Cookeville Highway and get your vehicle serviced by their highly trained professionals. Right now, you can save money on oil changes, regular maintenance, and battery installation. And remember, don't buy till you see Jason Fye. Watson Chevy is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the UCR Media Network. Tee Up is the Upper Cumberland's best indoor golfing experience. With 3 state-of-the-art golf simulators, you can work on some of the world's best courses, all in the comfort of their climate-controlled facility. Want to know where you can improve? See everything from club speed to spin rate in seconds. They also have plenty of other games to enjoy time with friends. Conveniently located at 141 4th Street in Baxter. Stop in. Visit them online at teupgolfclub.com or call them at 931-559-GOLF to reserve your simulator today. Tee Up is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
The Quality Family, a local company supporting and caring for our local communities. The Quality Family offers services to get you back to the game. From bracing to oxygen and everything in between, we can meet your medical equipment needs with Buckeye Home Medical Equipment. If you have an in-home need for strength and conditioning, for example after a surgery or injury, Quality Home Health is available to provide individualized care while you are on the mend. For those with end-of-life diseases, Quality Hospice is available to provide nurturing care during those difficult times. Choose the Quality family of services for care within your community. Visit thequalityfamily.com to navigate all we have to offer you.
Legacy House is right here in the heart of Smithville. It's more than a boutique, it's a family story woven into every thread. I'm Amy Allen and I started this place with my 3 beautiful daughters. We offer timeless pieces that feel both classic and bold. From rich textured clothing to one-of-a-kind accessories. This shop has a perfect mix of heritage with a modern edge. So come on down, you'll find more than just fashion. You'll find a place where legacy and style meet.
Located at 104 West Walnut Street in Smithville, stop by and see their selection Tuesday through Saturday. Legacy House is proud to be an all-inclusive sponsor of UCR.
Welcome back to Baxter. Upperman takes set 1, 25-18 here in the Class 2A sectional, taking on Meigs County. Set 2 about to get underway. I'm Jacob Vincent. That's Noah McKay. Live on the UCR Facebook page, YouTube channel. Bailey West will start it off with a big swing and a kill out of the middle.
I want everybody to continue to watch this match. It's over. It's going to be a history-making day. It's over. And that's exactly why. You just saw it.
And it's going to be another point for the Lady Bees. Huddleston right down the line. Had a little bit of side action on it as well. And Huddleston able to put it down for a point. 2-0 start here in set 2.
And I say that because that last set was about as poorly as we've seen Upperman play in a long time, and they won it walking away in the first set.
That one just on the wrong side of the pin, just out of bounds. It'll be a service error, and the serve now back to Meigs County and Kennedy Smith, who does have one ace so far tonight.
I love her setup, too. The walk and dribble right into it with the momentum. It's like a pre-shot routine.
To the outside, here's Pruitt. Hughes trying to get the dig, cannot do so. E.K. Pruitt, another kill. She's got 4, and now the Lady Bees starting to rack them up. She is the 3rd Lady Bee with 4 kills. Spreading the wealth early on.
Well, and they've got a lot of weapons, and it keeps you off balance. You can't just focus on one side of the floor. You never know where it's going to come from with this Lady B squad.
Lana Smallwood back serving. Picked up a service ace in that first set. To the outside. Aniston swings through, can't put it over. I beg your pardon, Aniston Andrews. It's an attack error and another point for the Lady Bees and a 4-1 start here in set 2. This is more of what we expected coming into this. It'll be Smallwood serving again. High serve, can't get it to drop off enough. And it's a service error. And we'll go back to Meigs County. So go forth back at the service line now for the Tigers. Meigs County mentioned 19-3 on the year. Head coach Nicole Swafford winning that District 5 2A championship against Tyner and then losing to Signal Mountain in the region title game. Here's Hickman on the outside, right down the line, and answers right back. A little bit of swagger afterwards. 5 kills now for Presley Hickman.
And you have to be so ready for it to come right to you because there's so much power behind it. And all of a sudden, she puts it 2 feet to the left and hugs it inside the line. It's just such a lethal attack.
Able to change it up just enough. Addison Fine now back serving. Looked like she almost mishit it, but it worked out and turns into a service ace.
She didn't mishit it. It's exactly what she was trying to do, Jacob.
So now the 5th Lady B with an ace today. They have 5 aces. 5 will try it again. 6-2 advantage in set 2 for Upperman. Better receive that time. Swung over and out of bounds. Attack error off the hands of McKenna Long. It's another point for Upperman. And just stringing points together here in set 2.
It felt like Meigs County played pretty well in that first set, Jacob. They did not make a lot of self-inflicted wounds. They're making some here in this second set, and they don't have that margin for error.
So 5 will do it again with her 3rd serve. It's a good one. At the net to the right side, Long. That one may have sailed deep again, and that time it's going to turn into a McKenna Long kill from the right side.
Yeah, I think that one was clearly going out. So Meigs County says thank you very much. They'll take the serve back, trying to get on a run here. Ponce is the one who had some success, forced a timeout from Coach Permenter late in that first set. So
goes with the short serves when she can. So the back line going to have to be ready to come up a little bit. Goes with the short serve again. Received well. In the middle for Tidwell, and answers right back. Every time they want to get the serve back and a side-out point, Bella Tidwell's right in the middle.
That's another sophomore. It's a common theme.
Yeah, pretty impressive. I mean, even Emery Huddleston's just a junior. They've got a couple of seniors, Lana Smallwood and Bailey West. But a lot of sophomores, juniors on this squad.
Another great serve. At least to an overpass.
Adriana Hayes, another one of those seniors. Here's Tidwell in the middle. The smart shot that time and gets it to fall for the kill. She now has 4 kills, and there are 4 Lady Bees with at least 4.
And that may be the best description of why this team is so dangerous, Jacob, because Tidwell's just been hammering over and over and over again. And finally, just a little tip shot over into no man's land. It's a great attack.
Here comes Pruitt with the serve. Really good one. It's an overpass, and it's a service ace for E.K. Pruitt. Her first. And now the 6th Lady B with an ace.
I like that little inflection you put on that one. E.K. Pruitt. I like that.
There you go.
Jacob Vincent in his bag.
Had to add a little more every broadcast. We try.
I have one name I do that for. He's in the building today. Just got offered a Liberty.
Tidwell blocked in the middle. Going to be there again, and then just jumps it off and puts it down. And Bella Tidwell now with 5 kills.
Yeah, I think Meigs County's got to have a timeout here, Jacob. I mean, this is getting out of hand in a hurry.
It's 11-3 here in this second set. Upperman won the first set 25-18, leading the match 1-0. That one mishit by Pruitt, a service error. So they get the point back. Coming in to serve will be Callie Armour. And if there are a few earthquakes throughout the match.
I'm trying, man.
There's a lot of people here and a lot of children that have made the avenue right in front of the camera. Here's Hickman on the right side. Off the top of the block, a one-handed save. Hughes, and sent over. Nice job of the Meigs County defense. To the outside, Hickman now.
Oh, what a save.
There by Ponce. And sent over, now a free ball.
Third time's a charm, Jacob.
Huddleston. Tidwell in the middle. The tip shot is there.
Yeah, it's a little spinner, too. Just angles it away as everybody collapses for the block. There was a couple of really nice saves for Meigs County, but third time was the charm for the Lady Bees.
So Presley Hickman now back serving for Upperman, 12-4. They lead here in set 2. Good serve by Hickman. And it's going to turn into an Upperman point. 4 touches.
It's timeout time for Meigs County.
Timeout taken by Meigs County. 13-4, the advantage for Upperman in set 2. It's the Class 2A sectional presented by Nick's Restaurant on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Livingston Regional Hospital is Livingston's hometown hospital. Located at 315 Oak Street, Livingston Regional Hospital provides compassionate quality care for all patients from local people you can trust so you can count on them to treat you like family. Their excellent staff offers years of experience and training to meet the needs of all patients. They understand the importance of providing care in a professional and comforting manner. They're proud to partner with Livingston Academy Athletics through the LRH Sports Medicine team. Livingston Regional Hospital is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Back in Baxter, another timeout taken by Meigs County as they trail 13-4 in this second set. Upperman has found their stride here in the second set so far.
Yeah, they're dominating it. The scoreboard reflects the gap that we have seen so far as they try to get a commanding 2-0 lead in the match.
Presley Hickman back serving. It's a really good one. Ponce's there on the receive. Here is Smith. Big swing and able to put it down. Heck of an answer and a side-out point for Kennedy Smith and company.
Yeah, she's their best player, Jacob, and they've not been able to get her rolling yet because of the power for the Lady Bees. If they want to come back, it has to start there.
So 13-5, and going back will be the libero and Lily Hughes. Here's Hickman on the right side. Left side for Goforth, blocked by Tidwell. Left-handed shot, dug out by Hickman. Now back row Pruitt.
What a pass.
In the middle for Smith, left-handed tip shot, just out of bounds. Tried to go with the smart shot. I think it's the right decision, just couldn't get enough finesse on it.
Well, everything's been getting blocked during that rally, so tries to go away from it, but just so short-sighted already on the right side of the floor and couldn't quite get it to drop in bounds.
So Bella Tidwell will have the service again with a 14-5 advantage in set 2. Goes with a short serve that barely crept over the net. And going to be a free ball. Huddleston has to get over to it. Here is Smallwood on the left side, and Lana Smallwood in there on the left pin puts it down. So there's a little bit of a change. Josie Bush now not in here in set 2, and Lana Smallwood stays in the front row. But a nice kill there for Lana Smallwood. Tidwell, a great serve. In the air to the left side for Goforth. Off the top of the block from West. To the back row. Pruitt. And a good dig out of that back row by Gallagher. Huddleston, a one-handed set to the outside for Smallwood.
It's a great pass.
Push to the right side, and now a free ball. Huddleston. Quick set in the middle for West, who puts it down. 4 kills for Bailey West. It's now 5 Upperman Lady Bees with at least 4.
Yeah, you're seeing the balance right now, and they were not able to get in a rhythm really that entire first set. They are very much in rhythm right now.
16-5, they lead by 11. Did well, another good serve. Going to be another free ball. To the outside, Smallwood lines it up. Overpass. Here's West now. The changeup. And got him to go for it.
That was sick. She goes with the full swing, and then somehow it just kind of flicks up and over. That was nasty.
And we talk about all the sophomores. Bailey West, a senior. She was there with this team back in 2023 when they made the state tournament the last time. From the left side, Goforth. She'll put it down. Able to finally line it up and get some momentum into the swing.
Yeah, good kill for Meigs County, but how about the work of Tidwell in the service game right there? She just rattled off another long run for the Lady Bees.
So it's 17-6, leading by 11 is Upperman. Meigs County kept it close in that first set for a while. Got to a 20-15 lead for Upperman. Ended up winning 25-18. Here's West again in the middle. The tip shot over. They read it well. Push to the outside. Smith trying to put it down. Down the line, but just out of bounds. And not by much.
It gets the obligatory groans from the Meigs County faithful.
It was the right call.
Anything close, you got to give the groan.
Here comes Huddleston with the service again. In the middle for Goforth. Throws it down to her left. There was a net touch there. And no, they say it was incidental, it looks like. Don't think that matters, but the net was moving. And it's a point for Meigs County.
Well, it is called a net touch, and the net was indeed touched, but
it was bouncing.
What do I know? Maybe a strong gust of wind.
And that one sails way out of bounds. The ball don't lie, I guess?
You know Jeremy Tollison's favorite
ball
saying.
Don't lie?
Not really. He hates that saying. Apparently officials do all over the place, which makes me say it even more. Ball don't lie.
It's weird how it always works out
Crazy.
afterwards, though. There's Smallwood with the serve.
There you go. The Meigs County faithful saying ball don't lie.
For what?
I don't know.
It's 19-8 here in set 2. Goforth back serving.
I don't know what, but we got to find something to talk about because this is a blowout.
Burchett,
pass to
well, I
nobody.
was going to say a good receive, but then nobody went after it. So it turns into a service ace for Lainey Goforth. Her first of the day, just the second for Meigs County here in set 2. Still a 10-point advantage for Upperman, trying to keep that focus here in set 2. To the outside, Hickman, tip shot, covered up, dumped off,
nice.
And put down.
Yeah.
Smart shot there for Carly Sneed, her first.
And that's been the vast majority of the points for Meigs County. Really smart, intelligent shots. They have another one there. And for Upperman, it's tough to maintain that level of focus, but you have to as a young team. You cannot allow the door to be open as you move through this postseason.
19-10. And it turns into a service ace for Lainey Goforth. It's 3 straight points for Meigs County. And it is going to lead to a timeout taken by the Upperman Lady Bees. We'll step aside. You're watching the Class 2A Sectional presented by Nick's Restaurant on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
in the air, and people come from everywhere to hear the auctioneer cry. The sound of the gavel never gets old when you hear an EJ say so. Live or online, we handle auctions of any kind.
Call Amanette's Eagle Auction at 526-5335, where we soar higher.
19-11 the lead for the Lady Bees here in Baxter, but it's 3 straight points for Meigs County. Timeout by Upperman. Out of the timeout, serve for Meigs County. Here to the outside is Hickman. Roll shot over, almost got it to go down. Now the punch over is blocked, but it's out of bounds. And Pruitt trying to get the block, an easy block, and ends up putting it out of bounds. It's 4 straight points for Meigs County, and it's 19-12. Goforth still serving. Really good one. Here's Hickman on the left side. Big swing and just miss-hit there out of the back row by Smith. She was kind of going up. It dove a little bit quicker than she thought, and Presley Hickman comes up with a kill.
Well, she's coming out of the back row, and there's just so much power on it. You're not expecting that out of Presley Hickman, and it snuck up on her. A lot more velocity, I think, than she was expecting.
20-12, the advantage now for the Lady Bees with Adriana Hayes serving. Goes cross-court with the serve, received by Hughes. Set up on the right side. High swing, going to sail out of bounds. Attack error by Meigs County, and it's 21-12 as the Lady Bees try to close the door here in set 2.
Yeah, and a good timeout by Coach Permenter. Settle things down. Hey, focus back in here. Finish this set off in style.
Hayes just barely couldn't get it over. It hits the tape and falls on Upperman's side. Service error, and here comes Ponce for Meigs County. 21-13, the advantage for the Upperman Lady Bees as they look to make their 3rd trip to the state tournament. And for Tori Permenter, believe it would be her first.
It would.
Right side, Pruitt. Off the top of the block, Ponce's there. From the back row, the roll shot over by Smith. Set to the outside, Hickman lines it up and lays it down.
Great feed right into the power alley for Presley Hickman. She makes absolutely no mistake.
That was sent by E.K. Pruitt as well. Really good set from that right side as Hickman puts it down. Her 7th kill, a slow start, and now leads the team in kills. 22-13. Good serve by Pruitt. Right side attack. And able to be put down. The block wasn't set for Upperman as Aniston Andrews finds her 3rd kill of the match for Meigs County. So Meigs will have the serve again as Callie Armour back there at the service line, trailing by 8, 22-14. Good serve. Right side, Hickman now. Dug out, but it's an overpass. Pruitt's going to push it to the outside. Hickman on the left pin. And this one's coming into the stands right at us. Presley Hickman lines up another. She's got 8 kills, and it's 23-14.
I was going to catch it.
You were ready.
About 10 more feet.
Normally it doesn't come this high up here.
It's because Presley Hickman hit it. A little power on it.
Hickman now serving. Going to be close to the net. It's an overpass, and Tidwell's there to put it down. So Tidwell takes advantage. It's set point, 24-14. And Presley Hickman will have the service again.
You know what your favorite card to get in Vegas is, Jacob Vinson? How about an ace?
Off the tape. And it goes down anyways. Presley Hickman finishes it off 25-14. Upperman wins set 2, 1 set away from a trip to the state tournament. It's the Class 2A sectional presented by Nick's Restaurant on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing is proud to support student athletes and athletic departments throughout the Upper Cumberland. They are also proud to sponsor Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing's Player of the Game on this broadcast. From trophies to t-shirts, they can do it all. Be sure to stop by and see them at 120 Circle Drive in Allgood or give them a call at 931-537-9559. Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing, proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Are you looking for the best dining experience in the Upper Cumberland? Visit Fire and Vine in Cookeville's historic West Side. Fire and Vine offers great service and a unique menu, including mouth-watering deep dish pizza, delectable beef, chicken, fish, and more. Take in stunning views from the rooftop while enjoying your meal. Come and experience the charm and flavor of Fire and Vine, your new favorite spot for a memorable dining experience. Fire and Vine is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Turfmasters Landscape Management has been serving the Upper Cumberland since 1996. They offer a variety of services, including lawn maintenance, landscape design and installation, landscape lighting, irrigation systems, and more. For more information, contact Matt Wilson at 931-261-1587 today. Turfmasters Landscape Management is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. The Real Estate Collective is a team of experienced, licensed real estate agents serving the entire Upper Cumberland region. Whether you are looking to buy or sell, the RICO team is ready to serve you. With a focus on people over profits, you can rest assured the Real Estate Collective can help make your real estate dreams a reality. Call 931-559-9500 for more information or see their current listings at letsgorico.com. The Real Estate Collective is proud to support student athletes in our area and this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Looking for weekend lunch and dinner plans? Since 1971, Nick's Restaurant has been locally owned and operated. From mouth-watering prime rib to delectable ice cream pie, Nick's has it all. Their cozy atmosphere and great service will make you feel right at home. Plus, their banquet space is perfect for any event. Visit them at 895 South Jefferson Avenue or online at nickscookville.com. Nick's Restaurant is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Back here in Baxter is the Class 2A sectional. Set number 3 underway as Upperman starts off with the first serve. That's into the block and kept alive. Huddleston sets it to the right side for Pruitt. That's into the block and kept alive by Burchett. Here is Hickman from the back row, and it's just out of bounds. Andrews, a late decision to let it fly, but a smart decision. Meigs County starts off with the first point here in set 3. Upperman wins set 2, 25-14. They lead the match 2-0. As Upperman is looking for their third trip to the state tournament. Made it back a couple of years ago in 2023. Here's Pruitt on the left pin. Into the block and out of bounds. Tools it off of it for the point.
And they feel rightfully so. They are much more equipped to win games in the state tournament this year. Valor College Prep's really, really good. Everyone understands that. But this Upperman Lady Bees team, really good as well. And they look at the bracket and feel like they got the opportunity to make some noise, especially depending on the draw that they get. And I think that's a very fair thing for them to feel.
Valor College Prep is
legit.
The runaway favorite right now. Dyer County, also making the championship last year out of the losers bracket, is very good. That's a double hit by Meigs County and another point for Upperman. Creekwood will also have a chance in there, assuming they make it. So it's going to be a tough tournament no matter what, and got to play them at some point if you're going to win it. So we'll see how it lines up. Smallwood, another serve. Really good one. That's almost another double hit again. In the middle for West. Hammers it down. The cut shot works for Bailey West.
And this is where you test the makeup of your team because you're rolling. You dominated the second set, but you got to win 3. Can you leave no doubt here and finish it in a professional manner and not really allow your opponent any room to breathe? That's what we're about to find out by this Lady B squad.
They've started this set up 3-1. Smallwood back serving again. It's another good serve. From the back row is Smith. Dug out well. Push to the outside, Hickman. Hickman hammers down another. And yeah, you're laughing because there's just really no chance for the back row there for Lily Hughes.
I mean, honestly, I think your best chance is that you get lucky, that you get a good deflection.
It's a 4-1 start for Upperman here in set 3. They won set 1, 25-18, set 2, 25-14. Smallwood will send it over. And Smallwood puts it down for a service ace. It's her second. First Lady B with 2.
Yeah, this is one of those games where nobody's going to have overwhelming stats because they all have really good
spread
stats.
Around. Yeah, it is super even on this stat sheet right now. Smallwood will send it over again and puts a ton of pace on it, and it's back-to-back for Lana Smallwood.
Well, it has the top spin on it, so it's dropping, and all of a sudden she's uncorking the velocity on it too. It's a really tough serve to handle.
And they make a change in the back row as Jaden Crouch subs in. See if Smallwood tries to pick her out. Goes to Hughes. It's an overpass. Hickman right there puts it right back down. Planes it up. And Presley Hickman now with 10 kills in the match. It's 5-1 to start set 3. And we've got a stoppage.
It's 7-1.
7. I was going to say that's
it's 7-1. Yeah.
Making sure that scoreboard is working as well.
I'm definitely right on this.
That sounds much more right. I was going to say, I said 5-1. Now, I don't know. Okay, so the clock's working. Now it says 13-1.
I mean, go ahead and save us some time.
Tomorrow night, a couple of football games. Cookeville, Farragut, Macon County, Barron County. Should be a couple of competitive games.
I had to go to the bullpen for the broadcast.
That's
for
right.
Yeah. We went to the bottom of the barrel.
It's not the closer.
Get Justin out here joining me.
One of those long relievers.
I mean, goodness, we had a position player pitching tomorrow.
7-1, and that one just out of bounds. Position.
Also, my business partner, one of my best friends in the entire world.
And our broadcast partner for Tennessee Tech football.
Yes, and he's maybe the best color commentator in the state.
Pretty darn good. Yeah. It's 7-2 after the service error. There's a backside to the right side. Pruitt.
Darn.
And, into the net. It's a net violation.
Got to do a game with him. That stinks.
No chemistry there.
No, none.
So the violation called on the Lady
Too much
Bees.
if you ask my wife.
Smith will get ready for the service. Trailing by 4 here in set 3. Not a good receive, and it's an ace for Kennedy Smith.
Yeah, good job at Meigs County here. Rallying back 7-1. Backs against the wall. Season's on the line. Showing life here on the road.
Makes it 7-4. 3 straight points for Meigs County. Appreciate everyone who's tuned in, left a comment so far. Whether it's on Facebook or YouTube,
Great
that's
serve.
a great serve. It ends up going over by Smallwood on the dig. And now it's a free ball for Upperman. Right side, Pruitt tools it off the block, and Upperman comes up with the point. An incredible serve, and it turns into an Upperman Lady B point.
And how about Smallwood with the save? That is as good as it gets.
So Bailey West is going to get a serve here. Usually this is Adriana Hayes or Addison Fye.
See what she's got.
It's a good serve, and it's a service ace.
That's how you get a few more.
So Bailey West, not normally back at that service line or playing in the back row, getting a chance here, and comes up with an ace. Try it again. It's another good one. It's an overpass.
Oh.
Right there is Hickman who hammers it down.
As a wise man once said in a state championship game, Jacob Vinson, let's go home.
It's over.
It's closing time for the Lady Bees.
It's 10-4. Upperman leads by 6 here in set 3, and it was all Upperman in set 2. They won that 25-14. This one sails just a little bit deep. And now she'll get a sub as Burchett will come back in, the libero to the back row. So go forth will have the serve for Meigs County, trailing by 5. Once again,
even in the first one, it felt like Meigs County had the early lead. Just felt like it was Upperman not playing very well. They've been the class of this matchup so far.
It's a good serve there by Goforth. Huddleston, quick set in the middle for Tidwell, puts it down. The hitting percentage right now for the Lady Bees is astronomical.
130%.
Be closer to about 930.
Oh.
It's like a batting average in baseball. 300's good.
1,030%.
There you go. I don't think that's possible, but yes, you're more on the right track. It's a right side attack for Meigs County. To the outside, Hickman.
Oh my goodness,
That's
what a
heck
save.
of a dig by Hughes. And sent over.
Here's your reward, though.
Hickman will try it again, has to adjust, dumps it off across the net. Back row attack for Smith, rolls it over. In the middle for Tidwell, she'll dump it off. Going to be a free ball. Pretty good free ball, too. It's an overpass.
Wow.
And send right back over. Outside, here's Hickman, punches it over. Big swing from Smith. Burchett's right there. Long rally. Here's Hickman through the block and down. 12 kills for Presley Hickman, and it's a 12-5 advantage for the Lady Bees.
Longest rally of the match so far. A good kill attempt on the hard swing for Meigs County, but a great save for the Lady Bees, and then Presley Hickman finds a way to get it done.
A ton of people tuning in. We appreciate you. If you haven't done so already, please hit that share button. Make sure you like the stream and comments no matter where you're watching, whether it's YouTube or Facebook. It's going to be a net violation here called on Bella Tidwell, and a point to Meigs County. We hope to have some Upperman Lady Bee volleyball coming up next week in the state tournament at Rockville High School, which is where the 2A classification will play it all the way through. Ponce the serve for Meigs County. In the middle for Tidwell. Tidwell hammers it home. And she's up to now 9 kills.
I was going to say, Bella Tidwell's had a really nice match again. She was big time in the game against Forest to open up the region tournament. She's really good again.
Turned into an incredibly efficient match for the Lady Bees. Now leading 13-6. Hickman a good serve. It's a pretty good receive by Ponce, falling to her right and sent over. In the middle for Huddleston. We'll set it up in the middle for Tidwell off the top of the block. Smith right there. Outside. That's Jaden Crouch on the swing, and then it'll be an attack error. 14-6, the advantage for the Lady Bees, back up by 8. Won the second set by 11, 25-14. Won the first set by 7, 25-18. They have been dominant here in the postseason. That one into the block, and Bella Tidwell denies it with a solo stuff.
Rejected by Bella Tidwell. And you mentioned the dominance. They dropped one set. It was in that first game against Forest. The entire postseason, district tournament included. And in most of these sets, it has not been very close. Hadn't been down to the wire, to say the least.
They were down 21-12 against Central Magnet in set 2.
It wasn't ready.
And able to come all the way back. Down 21-12, won the set 25-22. They went on a 13-1 run to finish out that set 2. And Goose got a tremendous cinematic highlight video from it. You can check out on our Facebook page.
He's at Gordonsville tonight. They try to get to the state tournament.
Here's Bush. Big swing. Puts it down. Josie Bush mentioned it. Didn't get a whole lot of playing time there in set 2. She's back out there here in set 3. And, well, she's got 6 kills. Lady Bees feeling good over there on that sideline. Presley Hickman back serving. 16-6 the advantage. There's a dance party going on to our right.
I'm going to lose my mind.
And Smith kind of got undercut by her setter, and Madron couldn't quite get the connection right. Turns into an attack error. And the Lady Bees another point. 17-6 they lead now by 11 in set 3. Hickman a good serve. And sent over by Crouch. To the outside, this is Bush. And just a little high on the swing. An attack error will give a point to Meigs County. Still a 10-point advantage here for the Lady Bees, 17-7. Maddie Ellis will come in for Presley Hickman here. Maybe we'll see some substitutions here late in this third set for the Lady Bees. I don't know. Presley Hickman normally a 6-way rotation player. That one goes down for a service ace for Meigs County as Allie McCone is in for the first time and puts it down. So they're making some substitutions themselves. (17-8) still the advantage here for the Lady Bees. McCone will send it over. Short serve. To the outside, Bush. Dug out. In the middle for Sneed. Here's Pruitt, and just rolls it over. Madron sets it for Smith, and that'll be an attack error by Meigs County. 18-8 the advantage for Upperman. It's a 10-point advantage. Bailey West back into the front row. Addison Fye will come in for the service for Bella Tidwell. Noah just mentioned it. Goose is out at Gornsville tonight as they try to punch their ticket to the 1A state tournament. They're in 1A.
They are.
2A football.
They are in 1A.
There's Smith on the outside. Now Bush will try it again. Bush finds the hardwood once more.
I mean, we had a feeling this is how this match would go tonight, Jacob. And you got to credit the Lady Bees because, yes, there was a little bit of a sloppy start. They handled business in the back end of the first set, and since then, completely and totally dominated this match. They've been the class of the district, the class of the region, now the class tonight in Sub-State. It gets exponentially harder next week, but they can throw it in cruise control and not stop until they get to Rutherford County.
18-8 the advantage. 5 back serving for the Lady Bees. Goes with a short serve. It's going to be an overpass. West right there, dug out and out of bounds. And another point for the Lady Bees. And Coach Swafford wants a timeout. 19-8, make it 20-8 the advantage. We'll step aside. This is the Class 2A sectional presented by Nick's Restaurant on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
This property is just listed. 4.12 acres located in the city limits of Cookeville, right across from the entrance to Cookeville High School. Zoned CL and RS20. This is a great opportunity you don't want to miss. To submit your offer, call Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate at 931-979-7145. That's 931-979-7145.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Visit swallowsinsurance.com or call us today, 931-526-4025. Protecting your future, it's what we do.
Lana Smallwood rips a kill to open up out of the timeout for the Lady Bees, and they lead 21-8 here in set 3. Up 2-0 in the match, and now 4 points away from a trip back to Murfreesboro.
Had to get through all of our all-inclusive advertisers tonight. We had to run it.
It's a quick one tonight.
It is a very quick one.
Here's West in the middle, off
goodness.
of the head of Sneed, and kept alive. Smith from the back row, fine right there. In the middle, West again. West hammers it down.
And they can feel it now. Big excitement. How about the dig from Addison Fye on the back line, and then West with a hammer.
It's a really good dig and a pass for Addison Fye. That got the big cheer. It's 22-8. Obviously, you said it too. Big swing by West out of the middle, one of the seniors. And Addison Fye out there, also one of the seniors. Trying to get all the seniors in there as Adriana Hayes is also in the back row right now. That one's going to go down as Kennedy Smith will find her 4th kill. And for these seniors, it's going to be the last time they're playing here in Baxter's. So Coach Permenter realizing that, trying to get them all out there. Maddie Ellis, Lana Smallwood, Addison Fye, Adriana Hayes, and Bailey West. Those are the 5 on the floor right now. That one's into the nets. Emery Huddleston is the only non-senior out there, and she's a junior. And she'll go back to serve. It's 23-9. So back in their first rotation, Huddleston mishits it. And it's 23-10 after the service error. So back serving will be Ansley Madron. Kept up by Ellis, but couldn't keep it up in play. And it will be a service ace for Madron.
We plan to do audio broadcast of the state tournament. There's a link in the description if you'd like to donate, or in the chat if you'd like to donate. That helps us out a lot. If you own a business and want to advertise on those broadcasts, send us a message. We'd love to have you on it.
Better pass that time. Keeping it off the net is Huddleston, but it's not going to get over by Hayes from that left side. And a few points in a row here for Meigs County, but it's still 23-12. Just 2 more needed for this Lady Bees squad. Starts with a good receive. That's what they need right now. Madron will send it over. Pretty good serve. There's a good receive. Huddleston will bump set it to the outside. Hayes puts it down. Adriana Hayes gets her first kill, and it is match point 24-12. The Bee faithful rise to their feet. Lana Smallwood back serving. Good serve by Smallwood, and it's an ace. And the Upperman Lady Bees are headed to Murfreesboro for the third time in school history with a final score in set 3, 25-12. A dominant victory for the Upperman Lady Bees here in Baxter in straight sets, 25-18, 25-14, 25-12. And Lana Smallwood, who has been so good from that service line, finishes it off from the service line with her 4th service ace. And Upperman back to the state tournament for the second time in 3 years.
When head coach Tori Permenter came here to Baxter, she said she thought this group was special, thought they could be really good. Everybody knew the potential. They're very young. A lot of sophomores, a lot of juniors. They did not have a lot of success last year. Had a down year after that performance that took them to the state tournament. They have not had a down year this year, Jacob. They are a threat as they go to Murfreesboro to play in the state tournament. One of the final 8 teams alive in the 2A classification. They're well balanced. They're good in the back. They're good up front. They are a really good volleyball team. Oh, and they're very well coached. And another sport that Upperman's really, really good in. One of the Meigs County fans when we first got here went, a lot of banners in here. They get to add another year to one of the banners in this gym.
Get to add another banner in this gym for a state tournament appearance for this volleyball squad. 3rd time in school history, 2nd time in 3 years. You talked about it, very balanced attack today for the Upperman Lady Bees. So you could really go with anybody here for the Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the Match.
Yeah, I really could. I'm looking up and down the list here and how many different people we could have as the player of the match. But I think one girl set the tone early and was consistent throughout, and it's a senior. Bailey West was really, really good in this match. She's going to be the Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the Match.
Bailey West, the Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the Match. Presley Hickman led the way once more in kills. She had 12 tonight to service ace. Lana Smallwood with 4 service aces on the day. The Upperman Lady Bees, 29-8 now on the season, are heading to Murfreesboro at Rockville High School. And once again, we don't know the match time yet. It's going to be at either 9:30, noon, 2:30, or 5 o'clock on Tuesday. That's all we know, and it's going to be at Rockville High School. As soon as we know, of course, we'll put it out on our social media channels and the website at UpperCumberlandReporter.com. Keep it tuned in to UpperCumberlandReporter.com on our Facebook page as well, as Goose is out at Gornsville tonight as they were just now getting underway in their sectional matchup about 9 minutes ago as they try to punch their ticket to the 1A state tournament. That's going to do it for us tonight. Upperman wins in straight sets against Meigs County 3-0 and make their 3rd trip to the state tournament. For Noah McKay, I'm Jacob Vincent saying so long, and we'll talk to you tomorrow for some football.